too much. Thank you. Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, nothing much. Just, shoo-wee, what a fucking week. Yeah, the hats are pretty fucking sweet. I got some of these made to fucking, just, you know, some of the guys wanted hats, so I had to come up with something that was more me. You know? Oh, it's going all right. Just got done fucking modifying some shit. I have a whole bunch of Peterbilt hats. I don't wear hats that much. But I bought these. I bought some to like give out to some of the guys on the crew and shit like that. Like, you know, ticket extenders really is all they are. You know, that way you can get some extra time. You know, it's hard to believe a fucking hat or a shirt or anything. I got new shirts too because I got a different logo. I'm running 7 trucks now. Well, it's like running 11 because we run 7 during the day and 11 at night. Yeah, have I been busy this week? Shoo-wee, let me tell you. Tuesday night, 3 hours of sleep. Thursday night, 2 hours and like 15 minutes is all I got. Yeah, well, I got another truck, and so I put that showed up Tuesday. I had to put that truck together. And then Thursday, they came down to fix up what they screwed up on the new one and to fix all the stuff that was wrong with the 7-axle. So we got all that shit fucking fixed, you know. Got all that shit fixed. So that was till 1 o'clock in the morning. And the guy was still here. I told him I would come back at 5:30. I helped him finish what he needed to finish. And then I went to work. You know, I had to drive the truck. But yeah, it's running 7, but it's really like running fucking 11. Because we run 7 at night, 7 during the day, 4 at night. So it's like 11 trucks, you know. So a perfect week would be 66 tickets. We missed it. We missed it by 3 tickets this week. So next week we'll try to see how many, if we can get close to 66. I probably won't have any hats and shirts for sale. Nope, this is all stuff just for the employees and all that stuff. If we have extra stuff, I may sell them, but it just depends. If enough people ask for the hats and some shirts, then we will all sell them. But it'll be a pre-order system, and then it takes like three weeks to get them. Yeah, my trucks run all year, yes. We don't haul asphalt all year, but we do run all year. You know, I'm trying not to lay anybody off this year. 1.7 million a year? I want to do a little bit better than that. Yeah, we haul salt and gravel and do dirt work in the winter. Yeah, I do have a brand. Actually, there's a lot of stuff going on. What the fuck would I push snow for? I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that. I'll deliver you salt. You can fucking spray it. Yeah, I got all my lights working. I got it all plumbed up and everything. We got everything good. Yeah, George, we got it. I got it all figured out. I bought easier clips. I bought pre-made clips with pigtails hanging off of them. It was fucking easy. But George, I was here till 1:15 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So it was bad. Yeah, everything's good, Marco. I'm your hero. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not trying to be anybody's hero, to be honest with you. You know, I'm just Justin. And, you know, it is what it is. Doc, we're up to 7 now. Up to 7 trucks. Probably 6 too many, to be honest with you. Some bull racks? Nah, I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, my truck came in. Yeah. It's here. I've been driving it all week. Or I've been driving it since Wednesday. So I got 4 days on it. I actually like it. I got a lot more room. The seat's more comfortable. You know, it's not dirty. You know, fuck, it's nice. No, they never fixed the rollover. Yeah, this is a new UAV. Well, I have 2 Peterbilt. I have 2 389s. Yeah, the drivers like the automatics. I got a couple guys that like the automatics, and then I get a couple guys that like the manuals. But the guy that wanted a manual, and I stuck him in an automatic, that Eaton Ultra Shift, after they reprogrammed it, he don't want to get out of it. He likes it. Because you can just, you know, actually, the Eaton Ultra Shift's not too bad once you get Eaton to fix it. It's a lot cheaper to maintain and all that stuff. Well, I don't know what I'd do without Nick. I haven't had to ask Yoda for too much help lately because we got all new shit. We're not just tearing rear ends up and big shit. You know, most of the shit, you know, I can do. I don't know what I'd do without Nick. I mean, he's the workhorse around here. I don't know. The truck that he drives too by himself, it's clean, perfect, not dirt all over it. It's amazing. I buy my Milwaukee stuff from Ohio Power Tool. That's the name of their website. Ohio Power Tool is where I get all that, where I buy all my Milwaukee stuff from. Everybody on the Milwaukee stuff has about the same price. You know, it's not real violent. I don't have any Van pliers. Actually, Van plier is not allowed to work with me. That was what was told on there. But I have some of the engineering pliers. To be honest with you, I've never used them. But yeah, I'm not allowed to work, or, you know, Vampire Tools is not allowed to work with me. So, you know, the person running the Vampire Tools in the YouTube community said he would quit if, you know, I got some free Vampire Tools. So, No, I never got any of those. I'm not about to buy them either, because the engineered ones are the same thing on Amazon for half the price. You know what I'm saying? So why in the fuck are you gonna pay money for some red handles and some bullshits? You know, some bullshit 4-year warranty. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So like, just fucking sell them for the same price as I can. I can fucking get them from Japan, DHL 2-day overnight, faster than they can ship them from California. It makes no fucking sense. Like, dude, the fuck? And I paid half the money because I got Amazon Prime. Dumb. Dumb. You know? Yeah, use the link. Go to online tool vendors. Yeah, I should put one on there for Ohio Power Tool. But that's where I buy all my stuff. What's up, Fuzzy? I don't have any Mac or Macco stuff. I have a little bit of Proto stuff. I have a set of SK wrenches. And then I have a whole bunch of Carlisle stuff. I got Capri stuff. I do have some new Capri hammers that I got to shoot a video on fucking sometime. I got a whole bunch of videos to shoot. I just don't have enough fucking time in the day. I do need a smoke. I need a smoke and a fresh Mountain Dew. What the fuck, man? Coming in here, just fucking have to put you on timeout. Yeah. There you go, kid. Nope, I'm not taking any, not taking Sundays off. Next Sunday I'm off. This Sunday I'm not. The following Saturday and Sundays we have two different fucking birthday parties to go to. Let's see what else. What else do we got to do? Then the weekend after that, I have a wedding that I'm in up in Indy. So, you know, the next couple weeks are busy. So I'm hoping that we can hold it together here. Yeah, I'll be in Indy. I'm actually, November 2nd, I do believe, is the wedding date. Yeah, the Street Beast is all stock. Not planning on changing it. Don't give a shit. You know, don't care. I'll probably end up trading in on a 2020 once they come out with a new body style. Do I give a shit about? No. All I want the thing to do is start up, drive me fucking home. I don't care about anything else. If I wanted to buy something fast, I would get a Ferrari. No, nobody. You're not allowed to smoke weed here. I don't need a 5500. I don't want that. The Rams are ugly. I wouldn't buy a Chrysler product. You couldn't pay. Chrysler, if they gave me a car, I would question it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'd be like, whew. You bet, does this thing come with a good pair of shoes? And are you going to pay my fucking cell phone bill? Or does it come with AAA? That's really what you should ask yourself. If you buy a Chrysler, I hope it comes with AAA, because that thing's going to be fucking broke. You know what I'm saying? Fucking broke. Yeah, I'm not buying a 5500. No way. That, you know, I'm not trying to be beat the fuck out of. You know, 5,500's made to have like a 4,000 pound fucking tool or a bed on it. So like riding around in just a stock for no fucking way, no fucking way. That's like those guys that put fucking semi wheels on their dualies. Whew! You want to talk about a rough fucking ride? Holy shit! You know, holy shit, that's fucking bad. No luck on a tire truck. No, like I told you, I would never buy a Ram. It has a Cummins, great engine. Never buy a Ram. Yeah, I like the Carlisle ratchets. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but they're good. Nope, the Street Beast has not been stolen. It's only been stolen once. Nope, I don't have the Western Star. It's gone. Actually, a guy called me about it yesterday. He's like, hey, man, did you used to own this truck? I was like, yeah, I owned it. He's like, what happened? I said, it rolled over. And he said, they didn't fix it? I said, no. He said, you didn't want it back? I said, no. He goes, well, why not? I said, well, because really it needs... It's like, dude, it needs a lot of stuff. I was like, what do they got it advertised at? He's like, buy it now for 18 grand. I was like, yeah, that's too much. I was like, the only thing that's probably any good in it is some of the frame. I was like, fucking, the engine, transmission, and the rear ends are good. Everything else, fucking junk. Throw that shit away. And he said, oh, okay, good to know. I said, now, the thing does run good. I said, if you had a glider kit, I said, that Cummins that's in there is what you would want, you know? But other than that, no. I've never tried power torque ratchets from fucking O'Reilly's. Never tried that. Never had one. Yeah, if you had a Western Star, that'd be the one to buy. Yeah, it was an N14. McP has just been fishing. You know, he's been fishing a lot, all that type of shit. You know, he'll be here tomorrow to help me wash trucks. I actually got to text him here in a little bit. Am I getting a new one? What? Yeah, I already got a new one. It's sitting out here in the garage. Would I buy a glider kit? I don't know. Probably not. You really don't save any money. Uh, you get the same fuel mileage. It's all about the same. Fuzzy, he will be wearing his stupid shirt with the sides cut out. That is true. Yes. Yes, Scott, I did. I have another 389. No, JC. It's this guy. It's a regular. It's not a Texa format. It's like all factory software. It's just what they call like, it's like a pirated system. That's really all you can get. So like, it's got everything on it. you know, the thing actually works really good. I did do, like, when people were asking me last week, why are you force regenning those things? I said, well, it's a recommendation. And this week, uh, this week, we, this week we didn't use hardly as much DEF fluid as we did. And the guy said, one of my drivers said, dude, ever since you force regen this thing, I'm getting 1.5 miles better per gallon. I said, okay. So, you know, it's, yeah, force regen, dude. I'm telling you, live by it. Code. I'm a believer. You know, I just wanted to see it. So I'm going to do mine like every 2 weeks. Just because the idle time of our trucks are so fucking ridiculous. You know, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to wait. I'm just going to do them every 2 weeks. You know, just plug into them and start regenerating them. Yeah, JC, it's not really bootleg. Well, it's kind of just like, it's real software, so it looks the same as like a, it's like basically a, you know, like what the dealerships use, a lot of them do. Yeah, the idle time is what burns up them DPFs, you know. Oh, I bought some hats for the company. Every 500 to 1,000 hours. Well, shit. Once I see that DPF gauge fucking start sucking the DPF down, we're doing force regens. Yeah, I still go on the Snap-on truck, but I don't film it, you know? Like, here's a question. Why in the fuck does everybody want to watch some guy go on the truck and talk to their tool salesman? What the fuck is that about? I don't understand how in the fuck this makes a great video. Like, every truck has the fucking same thing. You know? I just don't get it. Like, I don't need to see what you got every week. I don't need to see it. If I was a technician, I would not even go on the truck every week. I only fucking want to go on there when I fucking need something. I don't need to go on there and root around for a bunch of shit. Because 9 times out of 10, the thing that I want, they never have on the fucking truck. Okay? Like, I don't need a fucking extensions. I don't need any more motherfucking sockets unless they're 1-inch shit. I don't need fucking some screwdrivers. I already got all those. I don't need fucking any more ratchets. Just fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just, I'm going to call you with part numbers. Call me when all my shit shows up. Because 90% of the time, the fucking shit's on back order anyway. Or it gets discontinued. Fuck. Why have it in your catalog if you're going to discontinue it? I don't fucking get it. I don't need to see what any other tools that anybody bought. I would like to get a road or service truck, but I'd also like to have a full-time mechanic. Then all that shit. Well, we got crickets. You know, I don't know what to tell me. I don't hire anybody with a permit. You got to have a real driver's license. Yeah, JC, that's what I'm focusing on buying is specialty stuff. These specialty tools make it so much easier. So much. Like, I didn't realize how much I'd use this computer thing, but, like, you know, I could change, like, road speeds, and I'm still working my way through it, you know, like, it's kind of like a learn as you go thing. So I'm kind of working my way through that and all that stuff. And, fuck, you plug it in, it'll tell you, like, what sensor's bad. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know. I mean, it's not, you might have, like, what Keith and them get into, like, some really fucked up shit, you know, like where the car got hit and it's got all these weird fucking codes and you got to figure out the fuck's wrong. But on a dump truck, you know, it's fucking, it's really cut and dry what could be wrong with it. Why I need so many axles is because that's how the state of Ohio works, okay? Like, the more axles that you have, the more weight you can carry. Now, you can carry 25 ton on a fucking tri-axle if you want to, but that's a huge overweight ticket. So you want a longer fucking truck, so it goes by length and axles. It's just a bridge law thing and what states recognize axles, okay? Some people only recognize 2 in a truck or 4 or, you know, like Ohio will recognize up to 7 axles on a straight truck. That's why the biggest truck you can get is a 7 axle. JC, see you later. That is true, though. Basic hand tools are a piss in the bucket compared to some specialty shit. Yeah, trailers up in Michigan have a lot. New York has that too. So they can gross, you know, it's just different states do different things. You know, some states are okay with a triaxle running 80,000 pounds. As long as it's a gross vehicle weight of 80,000 pounds. You can run it. Some other states do not. It's just different stuff. Yeah, they can gross. Up in Michigan, in New York, some dude at the truck show, he had this truck. It was a conveyor, it was a belt truck. It was for hauling asphalt. If this thing had a place to put axles underneath of it, they had them under there. And I asked him, I said, what the fuck does this thing weigh empty? He said like 52 or 55,000 pounds, both truck and trailer. I said, how much can you carry? He said 132,000. So I said, oh, fuck. Basically 27 ton. He said, yeah, basically. So I'm like, whew, that's kind of cool. Hey, Adam. Yeah, I already got it. I already got my new truck. It's sitting out in the garage right now. I like the 389s, to be honest with you. Sorry about that. Yeah, I ordered another 389 next year. A quad axle. I ordered a smaller truck to do some different stuff. No, this is not the 7th episode. I'll film a video about that truck when I get time. Yeah, that's how this guy was in New York. It was from the tongue to the back of the fucking truck. I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of tires. I thought about doing that. I thought if I got enough money, I would restore an old 359 dump truck. They're hard to find. They ain't all ragged out, you know. That aren't all fucked up. It's hard to find nice older shit. I always wanted a truck with a KT motor in it, like a KTTA fucking 600. Twin turbo aftercooled big KT in that motherfucker. That thing would roll coal like you would not fucking believe. And then you can fuck with the pump on that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Have like 3,000 foot-pounds of torque. Fucking, them big KTs, man, they were strong. Oh, I got enough money to get a KT. I know where there's a KT at. It's a 5 1/4 KT, but it really don't matter because they're all about the same. It's just what's done to the pump. But people do want a lot of money for them KTs, but I want one. No, it's 9 W9. I had a 2WS. I like the 2WS over the 6NZ. I don't understand why everybody gets so excited about a 6NZ. I'm like, dude, it's what the fuck? I thought the 2WS was the best one, but everybody likes the 6NZs, and really there's no difference. All the 6NZ is a fucking the only difference between a 2WS and a 6NZ is the piston. 6NZ uses a single piston with integrated skirt, and a 2WS uses a traditional older style where they had a top steel piston with the two-piece piston. That's the only difference. And you could take a set of 6NZ pistons and put it in a 2WS. It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, the 6N, everybody gets their fucking nuts all fucking, oh God, it's a 6NZ. I'm like, 2WS is better. And it doesn't fall under E-logs. 2WS doesn't. So if you're building an E-log, if you wanted an E-log exempt truck, you're going to need a 2WS. That's why the 2WS price went way the fuck up. Because I bought one for 12 grand running, installed, and now you can't touch them for like under 15 grand. That's fucking a good, well, that's with no core and a good runner. The new truck drives well. There's nothing like a new truck, Like Nick told me today, he's like, oh man, mine hit 3,000 miles. I'm like, well, fuck, I guess let's trade it in and get another one. Now, I won't be sending no hats out, I'm sure that everybody will want one. But they are a pretty cool design. I came up with it myself. Actually, my wife's friend Sierra, did this logo for me a long time ago, and she thought it was ugly. And then she sent it to Brittany and said, she sent it to Brittany and said, hey, I found these old logos that I was working on, and this is the one that we picked out of it. Yeah, we'll see. If it comes too much, we'll just delete that shit. Yeah, I'm getting used to driving a flat nose truck. I kind of like it. To be honest with you, I like being able to see the front of the hood. I don't know what it is. It gives you a better reference point, I think, but not everybody can drive a flat nose truck. I'm sure if I gave it to some of my drivers, they would bounce it off fucking God everything. You know? Hopefully we can, not have too many ignition problems. The Milwaukee Impacts, the M12 Impacts, those are nice. I like those. I use those all the time. They're good. They're worth the money. 3 years. The reason I didn't put any more black wheels on there is they're hard. First of all, it costs $75 a wheel to powder coat it. And with this many trucks, you'd have about... And if you get a flat tire and you fuck the rim up, now you have to have a whole bunch of spare rims so you can fucking... Because you can't put... It became a pain in the ass. A show truck would be cool. I would powder coat the wheels again like that. I'd probably have them anodized. I'd probably buy a set of brand new wheels for it, peel the stickers off, and then have them anodized. That would look pretty fucking cool. That's what I originally wanted, but I couldn't find a guy with a big enough anodizing tank to anodize fucking 24-inch wheels. 22 5s I could get done, but 24 5s I could not. And the anodizing would look cooler, but, it is what it is. We have 10 drivers right now. 10 drivers. Ugh. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we got 10. No, I'm not planning on hiring any more drivers. It's the end of the season. If people quit, I probably won't replace them. I'll just move people around. Super dumps are no good here in the state of Ohio. Can't use them. First of all, there's no fucking scales or no silos they could fit under. So you couldn't have a super dump. Fuzzy, you had a gay guy hug you after you took his car Friday? That's fucking weird. Fuzzy, how did you feel about that? Like, were you like, hey, bro, don't touch me? Or were you like, it was cool? Yeah, I mean, I guess this shop's like Eric O, Eric O has a Cricket, and now I have a Cricket. No, when the guy hit the scale, it did not damage the scale. No. Just damaged that box. I was pissed about that. Love is beautiful. Oh, shit, Fuzzy, that's funny. Who is going for box repair? What are you talking about, box repair? Yeah, 10 kids. Having 10 drivers is like having 10 kids. You know, 10 2-year-olds. You know, they're not even 7 where they could come up with some good decisions. No. When we redo the employee handbook for next year, it is going to be, there's going to be some changes. You know, I'm going to give you one screw up, I guess, per year. I think that that's fair. And then after you tear up some other shit, it comes right out of your check. I'm not even fucking with you. You know, I'm not even jacking with you. You know, one mulligan, and then after that, you're on it. You know, and also it's going to be mandatory. You have to take to the truck wash once a week. Yeah, 1 week suspension. Yeah, that would work too. That would be, you would have to pay for it and get 1 week suspension, and then you could come back. But that would teach you, you know, maybe you would learn, you know, the issues. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, but that whole box system, $1,900. I was like, holy fuck. You know, like, Jesus Christ, this shit's expensive. Thanks, I like the new logo. I'm thinking about getting it made for the doors. So I'm thinking about changing that logo a little bit. Yeah, big trucks, big... That is true. Oh, Friday is your truck day? So your boss makes you guys fucking wash shit too, huh? I think that that's mandatory. You know, like, I'm just tired of it. I mean, these things look like fuck. And nobody wants to take the truck to the truck wash. Like, get your asses up and fucking come in here at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning and be the first one at the truck wash. And let me tell you, you don't have to wait in line. It takes 40 fucking minutes. Then you just go to your job. But no, everybody wants to show up 20 minutes before they got to be on job and then fucking haul ass to the job. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Probably not. Yeah, I have a pressure washer, but none of them would do it as good as I would do it. So I might as well do it myself. Because nobody would listen to me on how to do it. Like, this is what you got to do. They'd be like, well, why? I'd be like, this is what you do. Nick's liking his 389. He likes that thing. You know, he likes back having his own truck where nobody fucked with it. You know, nobody drove it through the mud. You know, just his own vehicle. He likes that. A Coronado? No, I'm not buying no fucking Coronado. Yeah, we have a commercial truck wash nearby. Oh, that's a good idea. That's what I should do. Is make everybody reliable on everybody. Okay. That's fucking good. I like that. Yeah, dirty truck fee. Well, they would get one every week because they just don't, you know, like, Jesus. They'd get it every week. There's two guys that take pretty good care of their truck. This one dude, Eric, dude, he wipes it down all the time. Uh, he's pretty good at it. Nick's good at it. I mean, if you saw the truck that I drove for 4 days, and he got shit all over it. Yeah, I hear the crickets, but it doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck. You're the one that's worried about it. If you're so worried about it, get the fuck out of here. You know, this is a shop. It's not a fucking goddamn, you know what I'm saying? There's more holes in this thing than there is Swiss cheese. I'm telling you that right now. I didn't build it. I just rent it. Okay? I don't give a fuck. We also have a field mouse and raccoons that live here. Okay? Do you want to meet them too? It's part of life. Get over it. No, I'm not moving the Epic out front. I actually have another toolbox for out there. You guys will see that video pretty soon. Whenever I don't know how many trucks. I can only get probably about 12 in here, and then we're going to be out of room. So, I don't know, maybe soon. Yeah, well, we got to be here at night, and then, you know, I'm not fucking with them raccoons. It's a mother and 3 babies. Yeah, these are getting upstairs. I don't know how they're getting up there, but I've seen it on the cameras before. It comes out and walks across the beams, and then the camera goes off, and you can see, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I think it's upstairs in the attic. I ain't going up there. I need a job turning wrenches. Well, I turn enough wrenches here. You know, I don't know if I wanted a whole job just dedicated to turning wrenches. I mean, I'd probably be pretty good at it, but I just, you know, I couldn't imagine just fixing just dumb shit all day, you know. And a lot of this shit is a lot of common sense stuff that breaks. It's never something really overly complicated, you know. So you want to know, you bought a old 357 aluminum bed. You were wondering if you could make a decent living running just strictly asphalt. I don't want to go in hard on it. What do you mean? So, like, you got to ask, you know, are you just trying to make a decent living, or, you know, what are you trying to do? Because you could make a decent living just hauling asphalt, but you're not going to have a lot of shit, okay? You know, you can, it just depends on where you want to go. Think about it. The average truck a year makes anywhere from 115 and 125,000 a year. Okay? Now, no, you're going to have a $25,000 fuel bill, you're going to have a $15,000 insurance bill, and you're going to have some other miscellaneous shit. If you have to keep it anywhere, think, you know, you want to budget $2,500 a month for kind of repairs, because that's what it ends up being, okay? You know, you may not have any repairs for 6 months, then you're going to have one that costs $10,000. That's just the nature of it, okay? So, you know, after you pay your taxes and all the bullshit, you really only got about 60 grand left. If you really, you know, kind of even it out. Now, some guys can make more, some guys can make less, but just think about it like that. So you're going to have, it's, to me, I couldn't do anything half-assed, okay? And, like, by your question you just asked me, kind of says, hey, are you ready for this? Because it's like, well, I kind of don't want, I just want to do what, I don't want to work that hard or anything like that. And that's kind of a half-ass attitude, and that's really not my thing. So, like, I'm an all-in guy, okay? Like, I would be the poker player that's all in with a fucking pair of eights, and I would do it all the time. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to bluff a lot of motherfuckers if you're consistent on what you got. But, like, so I'm an all-in guy. So it's either all or nothing. That's the way that I look at things, But you can make a decent living. You're not going to be, you can afford a pickup truck and, a house and shit like that, and you're going to put food on the table. But, it's going to be hard to save enough money to buy another truck. Now, you may get lucky and do all this, but most of the time, no. Because there's a lot of guys that out there that run with just a single truck, and most of them are older. Well, if you roughly want to make $100,000 after taxes, you're going to have to fucking run that motherfucker. You're going to have to run the wheels off of it. Dirt does tear your truck up. I will tell you that. Dirt work is... that fucks the shit up. You want to stay away from that, especially with aluminum body. Fuck that shit. Hauling asphalt, clearing $100,000 a year, it's going to have to be day and night. You're going to have a driver in it day and night. You're going to have to do it because, or you're not going to make, you're going to gross $100,000, but after you pay everything, you ain't going to have $100,000. Yeah, aluminum body is... I will never own another one. I wouldn't say never. The only way I'd own aluminum body is if it is strictly a truck that hauls nothing but fucking gravel. Nothing but fucking gravel. Putting fucking, a steel bed is just so much better. There's no weight difference. There's 1,000 pounds in weight, a 1,000-pound weight difference in an aluminum bed and a steel bed. It's not that much. But you're so much more versed. You can do so much more shit. Yeah, gravel guys run steel beds. I like a steel bed, dude. I love it. I'm going to tell you, the asphalt will fall right out of that motherfucker. You don't have to worry about that shit. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm going to stay in business for a long time. You think I just got in here to fucking, buy a bunch of trucks and then fuck around and not plan to do this for a long period of time? Do you think I would buy all this shit that I own if I wasn't planning on running trucks for 30 fucking years? What kind of question really is that? Yeah, no, I'm not buying any wreckers. Those are too much fucking money. Okay? Goddamn 50-ton rotator's $1 million. I ain't buying one of them motherfuckers. I don't want a fucking wrecker. I don't need one. Don't want one. I'll call somebody that does that for a profession. Think about it. This year I've had 2 tows. And that was with early in the season with the older trucks I had. Other than that, haven't had any tows. I ordered one again for next year. I just ordered one. Uh, and then 2020, I'll probably order maybe two more. I'd like to get another 7-axle and probably another 6-axle. We'll see. If the quad, I can make some money with that quad. I might buy another 7 and a 6 and a quad. But I'd like to have another 7 eventually. Well, there you go. If you're still trying to get you a truck, look around. Make one out of thin copper, Fuzzy. Go down and get you some sheet copper and make a head gasket out of copper. It'll work. How many hours a week do I work? This week we're probably, let's see, I did 45 sitting in the seat. And I probably did another, 20 working on shit, and the week's not even over. And then we still got 8 hours of washing trucks tomorrow. So 70, you know. Yeah, all of them. Well, it kind of is hard having a personal life, but here's what you got to look at. Okay. So the dump truck business is about pure volume. It's not about anything else. It's about volume. So, the more trucks you have, okay, so 3 trucks and under, you're probably going to make the same money as you did with 1 truck. Just because you're going to have a lot of repairs, a lot of overhead. Now, when you get over 5, you're going to see that your profit's going to go up and your overhead's going to stay about the same. Okay, maybe a little bit more. But, you know, 1 truck pays the fuel bill. The other truck, that's for the year. So 1 truck pays the fuel bill. 2 trucks pay the payments, or if you don't have any payments on them, those 2 trucks pay your payroll. 1 pays miscellaneous bullshit, and then the other 2 are about profit. You know what I'm saying? So you add all that up. Well, 1 has to pay insurance, but, you know, you add all that stuff up, and you'll see that your profitability will go up the more trucks you have, just because you'll find it easier to have work, too, the more trucks you got. That's one thing I noticed, because dispatchers are only human, or they're all human, too, and they get lazy from time to time. So they want to make 1 phone call and get 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 trucks, and they got, you know, maybe 3/4 of what they're using that day done. All right? So that's the thing about that. If they have to do fucking 8, you know, 9 more text messages, they're not really looking for that. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for easier stuff. I was getting a little perched. Yeah, a little parched. I had to get it due. All this talking, you know. Ugh. Yeah, like I don't think that I was going to have a meetup this year. Or, you know, I was thinking about having a meetup this year, but I don't think I'm going to have one because the times that I usually have it, it's just, I'm too busy this month. You didn't miss very much. Basically, a lot of the same questions as last week. No, I don't have to talk to any new guys about touching my Mountain Dew stash. Uh, I've kind of put them all on warning, don't touch my shit. Uh, they know there's a sign on the side of the refrigerator that says don't touch the Mountain Dews. And that's, you know, that's just law around here. You know, I mean, I made the rules, but that's, I'm just saying that's what it is. You know, no, I don't, uh, let's see. I don't bid on work, and I don't go out fucking pounding on doors. Uh, Usually people call me and ask me for work or trucks. When I first started, you know, I went out and pounded on doors and did all that type of stuff. Now, I kind of, you know, I just kind of let it, you know, if if I need to find some work, I know where I can go to find it. So it just doesn't, you know, I'm not that, you know, we already got more than we can handle now. So it's kind of like, well, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. I don't know if any of the drivers watch the videos. Well, see, what I tried to do this year is I'm trying to get my trajectory of my profitability going up and then maintain that next year and then you know, start adding one or two a year till I get the number to where I want to be. Have I had issues with guys that don't want to work? Yeah, and just to be honest with you, they don't last too long here. I will weed you out. Um, if you are looking for quarter here, what I mean by quarter is that if you want me to feel sorry for you because you have a headache or you're sick or you're this or you're that, I don't give two fucks about if you're sick, if you have a headache, if your fucking knee hurts. I don't give a fuck. It's not, you know, or that you sprained your hand. You know, I caught myself on fire and was here the next day working. Okay, I about cut my finger off with the pressure washer. I drove the truck the next fucking day. I did not need a week off to recover. You know, I don't need that shit. So if I'm not gonna do it, I don't expect you to do it. Yeah, I need to get a dispatcher because, you know, I just, you know, I need to get somebody to step up to the plate. Yeah, I don't want no mama's boys. I don't, I have no patience for that shit. You know, I don't give two fucks. No, Fuzzy, I don't want to hear about that either, because I would tell him, that's your choices. Uh, you know, you have to be here. Don't care. Nick's here every day. He's been here 3 seasons. He has not called in sick one goddamn day. Not one goddamn day. So, why would, you know, the fuck? That's what I need to find is a hot chick. You're, you know, I've heard that line before, Jeff Parker. I tell those are the guys that got to go. You know, like, I like to work. You know, what the fuck you going to do at your house? Just sit around on the couch, eat treats, you know, get fat. Like, what the fuck, man? You know, I don't understand some people. You know, like, everybody has big dreams, but they don't have the work ethic to go along with those big dreams. You know, maybe that's hard for people to understand. But, you know, and they preach all this shit like America is, you know, your dreams can happen here. Well, your dreams can happen here if you put in the fucking effort. Okay? Uh, you know, nobody's going to give you anything for free. You have to put in the fucking effort. Okay? And sometimes it may take more effort, uh, you know, to get to where you want to go. You know, like I'm completely shocked, you know. I, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You know, I'm not that way. Yeah, I mean, there's some jobs that, fuck, think about it. You know, like, I got one dude that came from the oil industry in Wyoming. His girlfriend lives here, so he moved here. This dude works. You know what I'm saying? He's also 50, but he came from the oil field. He's like, dude, they didn't give a fuck. You know, they're like, hey, we're going to drill a hole. And he ran a casing truck. And that meant he had to be there till they were done drilling the hole. You know, like, and he said some holes were 5,000 feet deep. You know how long it takes to drill a hole 5,000 feet? And that's not like a fucking hour project, man. You know, it might be 100 hours drilling a fucking hole. What the fuck? You know? You gotta work. You know, really what I want to tell people that take days off, here's the thing that aggravates the fuck out of me. You know, guys bitch, man, I'm not making no money. I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, man, I'm just not making the money I should be. I'm like, you're here 3 days a week. Okay? How in the fuck can you make money working 3 days a week? You know, like, Jesus Christ. You know, your money's not going to be the same. I made less money, okay? Because, you know, you had some fucking bullshit or whatever to do. This is not a salary position. I'm going to tell you right now, you could never put dump truck drivers on a salary position. because they would just take advantage of it. Because they'd be like, oh, I'm going to call in sick. Like, I had a dude ask me for a personal day. I said, dude, we don't have personal days here. What the fuck you think this is? Goddamn. I mean, this is not like working at goddamn corporate America where you get so many sick days. You know, like, Jesus Christ. We're in the customer service business. I don't think that people understand that's really what trucking is. It's a service. It's not a job where, like, you're working on, like, you got to answer some emails and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a service job. So that means when they call and ask for a service, you have to be there. It's not a fucking, you know, like, well, you know, I got 3 weeks to finish this project I'm working on, and do I need all 3 weeks? I could probably slide a personal day in there. No. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think people forget about trucking is it's a service business. The backup cameras have worked the whole time. They're protected pretty good. I have them mounted in a great spot. Like how they're mounted, you can't fuck them up. Well, that sucks, James. You know. Yeah, sounds like you need to get a new job. Right now, I cannot afford a full-time mechanic. I just don't have enough stuff for them to do. You know, I don't have enough stuff. Like if I had like a service shop or something, then I could understand it. But you know, I just don't have enough stuff for a full-time mechanic to do it. You know, every day. I am trying to take on some more like just general maintenance stuff, like greasing people's trucks and all that stuff. Changing oil, putting brakes on, just kind of start out small. But 32 trucks by yourself would be a nightmare. The asphalt does not fuck with the wiring. Haven't had any problem with asphalt messing with wiring. You know, never. I haven't had that kind of problem. You know, haven't had that type of issue yet. Nope, haven't twisted any drive shafts either. Broke some U-joints, but never twisted drive shafts. Twist a drive shaft, you gotta do something fucked up. Yeah, they come in with shit everywhere. Yeah, there's tack everywhere. You know? I've never twisted a drive shaft with a Street Beast. Never twisted one of those. I've never done anything like that. DOT doesn't really mess with my dump truck company too much. Oh, yeah, KW Mike, that would get it, you know. I have 7. You know, we went from having 2 trucks. We added 5 basically this year. Whew, that's a lot. Yeah, we didn't twist it. It broke the yoke. Twist a drive shaft is pretty hard. You got to be doing some fucked up shit. Oh, I want to get paid hourly hauling asphalt. I want to get paid hourly hauling asphalt. Tonnage is kind of hard to do unless it's shit. Tonnage is kind of hard to do with asphalt because sometimes you get out there and there'll be a big line of fucking trucks and you'll sit there for 30 minutes waiting to get unloaded. So asphalt is always better, in my opinion, by the hour. Now, I have done some tonnage jobs where you can make money, but they have to have the rate right, you know, and it's got to be on a pretty short haul. If they don't have the rate right, it's not going to work. So, I like hourly better. Tonnage, all that does is dangle a carrot. And if these drivers think that they're making more money hauling tonnage, they're going to drive like straight buffoons, okay? Just fucking flying around everywhere, and there's going to be accidents. So I'm a firm believer in fucking hourly work. Yeah, a lot of people go elsewhere because you can't do tonnage, you know. Think about it. Some asphalt jobs, dude, I've sat at the plant all day and hauled 2 loads. Just depends on what job you're at. You know what I'm saying? And I've also been on a job where we hauled 20 loads in 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. It's kind of hard to justify tonnage when there's so much variables. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fucked up shit. Yeah, I'm actually going to be at a trade show in Indy this year, or next year, March sometime. I'm doing some stuff with that ARM company. That's going to be pretty cool. So, uh, you know, it's called like the Work Truck Show or something like that. I don't really know what it is. I got to get all the details, but I'm working on, you know, kind of trying to do some more stuff like that. Everybody's overloaded. You know what I'm saying? There is nobody in the dump truck business that can say, I haul legal. There is not a fucking one of them. There's not one of them because, you know, no way. You know, no way. I'd laugh right at your face. Yeah, I'm going to take one of my newer trucks to the trade show. Yeah, my new one. So it'll be like, you know, brand new, and then we'll take it to the trade show. And then I'm going to go up and, you know, just kind of talk to people and stuff. No, I'm not giving any hats away. You know, not giving any hats away. I thought it was pretty cool, you know, that they asked me to be a part of that. Like, he also said there's some dude that came in there and bought a couple trucks, and he wanted to know if he could give the guy my telephone number. He wanted to talk to me. And I said, yeah, that's fucking fine. I guess they're like big fans of my YouTube channel or something. So, you know, that's kind of cool. You want to buy one? Well, I don't have any for sale. I would love to get a TV program. I'm telling you, I think I'd be good at it. It would be exciting. There would be drama, you know. It would be like basically having a YouTube channel that I didn't have to edit. That would be fucking great. I would be big on that, you know. Like they could follow me around and see all the shit that I do. You know, talk about me just fucking flying off the handle. You know, definitely would be good. No, we don't have overweight permits that we can permanently buy. You can buy it, like, if you're hauling equipment. Yeah, I would tell them, see, again, I know a little bit about, I know a little bit about the TV business. The first thing that I would ask for is executive producer rights, okay? Like, I would have to say, we're not doing anything, like, over-dramatized, none of that shit. You know, this is, we're going to kind of do it, the way I want. You want to ask for executive producer rights. That's number one. That's what I'd be trying to get. No, I don't think anybody would offer me a TV show. I think that that's a pipe dream. Okay? I don't believe that anybody would offer me a TV show. No. Thanks. The hot chick part would be kind of cool. You know. Only big boobies and dump trucks. That would be a good. That would be a good show. There has been trucking shows, like the Ice Road Truckers, but they could do the same thing with, like just show a bunch of different trucking companies around. Even if they wanted to, like they could have different ones in this area. Just show different people doing different stuff. I think it would be interesting. I think people would watch it. I mean, shit, if they watched Ice Road Truckers, why wouldn't they watch this stuff? Plus, they could see, like, how everything gets fucking, how everything gets done. All the shit. Yeah, they did have that. They did have that American Logger show where it showed those guys driving trucks. That was fucking sweet. I don't remember that show. I just don't understand, I wish somebody would offer me a TV show. That'd be fucking awesome. But we'd have to be doing a lot of fucked up shit. I would say that I would have to be like, maybe if you had like a 5 million subscriber YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? And I was like the end all be all trucking dude on YouTube, like where like, I had fucking so many subscribers, I guess. And it would be like, I guess then somebody would probably offer you a TV show, I guess. If they think they could make money off of it, I guess. Oh, you polish today? I hate polishing. The vibrators, I'm not a big fan of the vibrators. Because they kind of vibrate. The trucks vibrate enough. The thing is build a truck with no doghouse. I won't own a truck that has a doghouse in it like that. No fucking way. I want no part of that. The thing better have no doghouse in it. That's where all the shit gets stuck. How do I keep the box clean after each night? You use soap or liquid shovel. It's not that hard. You know, you have to start. If you start with a clean box, you should be able to fucking keep it clean. The thing to do is you can't be fucking lazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't be fucking lazy. You can't let a little bit get built up in there and then keep packing on top of it. You have to get it all out right from the beginning. Yeah, there you go, IR spoons. Big old boobies. The old booby emojis. Oh. I had to do some aluminum grinding. The new truck I bought, they made the tarp windshield too tall, so it kept hitting the fucking bottom of the silo. So I had to fucking cut that down today. If I got a show, would I flip another truck over? No. I don't want to flip any more trucks over. No, 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 no. 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 Negatory on flipping the trucks over. Negative on that, so. I'm sure the show would like it. You know. This tarp is built where you have to have the windscreen on it, or I would take it off. But this one, you have to have it on it. Which the Aero tarps I do like over mountains. The mountain tarps I'm not a big fan of. The Aero tarps I like a lot better. Oh, shit. I'm fucking tired. Oh, I also got these. Check these things out. People always bitch that we don't have reflective vest. So I got some with my logo. Look at that. So now, if you get out of the truck, you have a vest. How awesome is that? I got like aluminum all fucking in me. Yeah, high-vis vest. The trucks with the bed liners. Okay, the only one I had was the Western Star, and they said it was supposed to help the asphalt slide out. It did not do that. It sucked. So I don't think the liners are really worth a fuck. So I would not buy another liner. No, these are hats. I got them for some of my employees wanted hats, and I'm going to give them out to some of the crews and stuff like that. No, I don't have the website anymore, so I don't have any way of fucking selling merchandise anymore, so I'm not going to... I don't know if I'm going to sell stuff. I mean, I have a whole bunch of shirts that's left over from last year, and I don't know what to do with them. So, like, fucking, I'm I'm not planning on selling anything now. If enough people email me, uh, I don't know. We might sell some, but like I said, it would be on a pre-order system, and I may put like an Instagram post up. I cannot get 6X shirts. That's the problem. Everything stops at 4X. Okay? Because I buy a certain shirt and it stops at 4X. So there's nothing over 4X. The liners usually cost about $5,000. You know, and they're just not worth it. Yeah, I mean, $5,000, I'm telling you, they crack. If you want to put a liner in an aluminum bed, just go have 3/16 steel plate put in there, have it rolled to the side, you know what I'm saying, and put it in there. It's the same money. It's the same weight. No big deal. Yeah. There you go. Spray it in there. Enzo is doing great. What do we do in the winter months? We haul salt and do like dirt jobs, small dirt jobs, and haul a little bit of gravel. But that's what we do in the winter months. I don't do shit. I dispatch. Yeah, I've never tried a heated bed. I don't know what it would do. They said it keeps it where the shit just slides right out. I'd have to see. I don't know. You know, Enzo's doing good. Hopefully we can get him a brother or sister here soon so we can get this 2-kid thing done and you know, have our 2 babies and that be it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Well, we've been doing what they say, but you know, too much probably. Is that the 3/4 gun? Is that the 2767? That gun's holding up pretty good. You know, I got a 9 amp hour battery on that gun. It works. The 1/2 inch is fine too. Yeah, thank you, Eric. I'm glad some people enjoy my videos. I enjoy making the videos. Just right now, I got uh, so many videos to do. I just don't have enough time in the day, to be honest with you. You know, like I like to shoot videos by myself and stuff like that. I may come in early uh, the next couple weeks or whatever. Maybe when night shift ends, I'll come in early and shoot videos and stuff like that whenever that happens. Alrighty, yeah, I gotta get ready and do shit too. What time is it? 2:17. I probably got a little bit more time here before fucking all the guys get in, but because I got to take their tickets home because it's fucking, we got to do invoicing today, you know, and I got to organize all these shirts and get everything ready for the guys on Monday so I can hand them out and all that stuff, you know, but, I guess we'll end it here. Business is doing good. You know, I think this week we're going to have our best week ever, just on the number of tickets we've got. So, you know, I have an average that I work at, and we should have 61 tickets, like I said. We should have 61 tickets out of a possible 66. So, that'll be pretty good. But we have one, like today we only worked 4 hours, and then they were done. No, there's no new JST merch. There may be in the future, but none right now. This is all stuff for my guys, and a lot of the contractors have been asking for shirts and stuff because they say I've got plenty of money. Their words, not mine. The stubby impacts are holding up pretty good. Those things are awesome. I'm going to tell you it's a must buy. There's another thing that Milwaukee just came out with that is a must have too. Must have. This thing is fucking awesome. Definitely worth the money. Yeah, the stubbies are good. You want to, if you want a cordless impact, get the stubbies. But like I said, you're gonna see yourself using deep sockets on kind of everything because normal sockets are just too short. You can't get them. The front of the impact's too thick. Actually, what they need to come out with is a stubby one with probably about an inch long. If the anvil was an inch longer, it would do a lot better. Yeah, no, I told him, I asked him where, you know, where they said all my money's at, you know. Shit. If somebody would pay my insurance bill and my fuel bill, I would be happy with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whew, it's getting expensive out there in the streets. You know, these new trucks are fucking, they're expensive to insure. Yeah, I'm eventually going to have to find a different shop or something, but I am just like, it would take me fucking 3 weeks of moving just to move all the shit that I got in this shop out of here. You know, but that is true. Shops don't pay bills. Yeah, it is hard out here for a pimp. You know, pimping ain't easy, man. It's not. Running a trucking business is not easy. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, running a trucking business, whew, it's difficult. I don't know how you say it. It's Kaipak. That's what I call it. You know, Kaipak. Are you guys going to watch the McGregor fight tonight? McGregor fucking Khabib? That should be good. Hopefully McGregor knocks him out like 30 seconds into the fight. Just so I can hear McGregor fucking talk a bunch of shit, you know, and tell Dana White to fucking, you know, get my belts and all that shit. God, that guy's making a shit ton of money. Because now McGregor fights under McGregor Promotions. So The UFC has to pay him. They have to do a co-promotion when he fights. So he gets paid on the fucking everything. I'm like, dude, this guy's such a great... I don't know if you could use a pop can. I would use sheet copper. I'm telling you. Rolled sheet copper would be the thing you want to get. I think you can make a pretty good gasket out of that. What type of gasket was on it before? It doesn't fire, so... I mean, it's worth a shot, Fuzzy. Try it. You would have to get a pretty big... I mean, you'd have to get like a huge can. I don't know how big the gasket is. But anyway... Yeah, the copper would have copper's soft, so it'd have enough. It would have a better seal. That's what I would think. Sheet copper would be what you want. You know. So, well, anyway, like always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go do some shit. And, you know, finish what I got to do. So, guys, have a good one. I probably will not be live streaming the next 3 weeks just because I have so much shit to do, and I'm not going to be around. I'm going to be fucking doing all kinds of shit. Whew, if you saw the list of stuff that I had to do... Woo! It's long. It's long. So, like always, guys, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.